Engineering's Training Minutes. I'm Steve White with Advanced Rescue Solutions. In this scenario, we're going to address an inverted vehicle with occupants trapped, because this is a scenario in which it gets very challenging when there are objects such as Jersey barriers in and around the vehicle. As you can see, we already have the vehicle stabilized. We've got step chock at the A post, and we're using the Homatro struts to capture the back and the trunk area. Because we're going to be cutting all the posts, we're sending one member in to peel and peek all the interior trim before we make our cuts. In this scenario, we're using a combination of hydraulic cutters and sawzalls to attack the A, B, and C posts. While the cuts are being made on the posts, the member inside the car is using a glass removing tool to sever the windshield. The ultimate goal is to relieve all the cuts on the posts, have the patient on the roof, and slide the roof outside of the vehicle. This will allow for easier patient packaging. It's important to note that when cutting glass, we need to have our eye protection as well as some type of filter protection over our mouth and nose. Typically, sliding a Nomex hood up over the mouth and nose will allow us to not inhale any glass fragments. On this tactic, the order of cuts made on the posts is critical. We started at the back, cutting the C, then the B, and lastly the A post. The reason we do that is if we did it in reverse order, leaving all the weight at the C post, then there would be violent movement. Now we'll check to ensure that all 6 posts are clear. It's also important to remember to cut the seat belt located in the B post. With all 6 posts cleared, slowly slide the roof out. As an alternative, webbing can be used to help. And now if you choose to have your victim on the roof, now the patient can be packaged and assessed a lot easier out from underneath the load. As we close this segment of Training Minutes, we just want to point out that this is an alternative. It may not be your plan A, but it certainly is an option when you have various situations when you have objects on either side of the inverted vehicle. I'm Steve White. Battalion Chief with the City of Fishers Fire Department. We'd like to thank Holmatro for sponsoring these training minutes.